Alright, today I want to talk about my overall impressions from the first week of active playing, and I also want to outline the intermediate goals for the week 2. Let's start with my impressions. Well, I guess the most important question is it fun? And certainly yes. If you are the new player, then enjoy this experience, and if you have been playing for many years, then I would recommend you to try this Ironman challenge. It adds a lot more variety and uh, meaning to the PvP and to everything that you do in EVE. And in addition, it makes any is grind completely meaningless because you can't buy anything on the market anyway, except some basic stuff like BPOs and skill books. Speaking about the grind, I didn't really know what to expect when I started this challenge, and I want to talk about the materials grind, ease grind, and skill point limitations, because I think these would be the main questions for players that want to attempt this challenge, and for new players that are kinda in the same situation. So as for the materials and the minerals that you need to build all the stuff, I think it wasn't an issue at all, surprisingly, at least the way that I approached this challenge. And the nullsec rats drop so much useless stuff that just by reprocessing it, I got more than enough minerals to build most of the stuff I need. The only small bottleneck was the rigs and the salvage materials, but generally you just have to adapt. It means that you won't be able to build everything you want, and you will have to adapt your feats and your style to the materials that you have available. But I didn't notice any like hard blocks that really impaired my progress anyway. As for the ease grind, you may say, well, what kind of ease grind is there when you can't use the market? Well, it's kinda true, but you still have three major ISK sinks. The first one is blueprints, original blueprints, which are needed to build anything. The second one is skill books, and the third one is loyalty points shop. So initially, it's not really a problem because all the very basic blueprints and skill books are extremely cheap. But I think as you progress, or what I would expect from this challenge in the future, that I will need to get a better way to earn ISK. For example, right now I have only 5 million ISK, and like if I want to upgrade my drones, it would take 4 million. If I want to upgrade my ammo, and this is just 5 drones, this would take another 1.2. And like any decent Tech 2 skill book would cost above 5 million ISK, I would say, maybe even up to 10 million. So it can be quite time consuming to grind this ISK when you have only like an alpha Tech 1 catalyst. Like my ticks in nullsec rating, belt rating are like between 3 and 5 million. So to get 10 million ISK, I would need to spend like a good 40 plus minutes just killing rats in nullsec. And even though it doesn't sound like a lot of ISK, it actually can be a bit of an issue even at this level, even when you need like 10 to 15 million ISK. So this would be one of my goals to address in week 2 to get a better ratings. But overall, it wasn't really that grindy, but it can become pretty annoying pretty quickly, I would say. But for the first week, it was okay. And as for the skill point limitations, well, I started and played as an alpha character. I would say that nowadays the referral link and air rewards give you more than enough skill points to do what you want to do. Like for my case, in faction warfare PvP, you can make a pretty competitive setup with maybe like only 500, only half a million skill points used from the referral link. Of course, it will be very specialized and pretty limited, but you can run PvP in it, even under alpha character limitations. And there are really no excuse not to use 1 million skill point link, because even if you don't have anyone playing Eve, you can, I think, simply create 2 characters. Well, you create first character, create a referral link, and then you create second character with second account, I should say, with a referral link from the first account, and you get this 1 million skill points. So as you can see, like don't really need to spend them. Even now, I have everything I really needed, and I still have more than half a million skill points unallocated. And I didn't grind a program as well. As you can see, I only completed 1. So this is more skill points just laying around if you want them. So again, it's pretty doable even as an alpha. Of course, in the end, you will hit like a wall that would require you to upgrade to Omega, but for the first couple of weeks, it's completely doable. Yeah, now I want to also talk a bit about my goals for week 2. Firstly, this is a pretty technical thing. I want to upgrade my drones and ammo to Federation Navy type. I don't need loyalty points for anything. For me, loyalty point shop is just an ISK sync, because I can't trade items in the loyalty shop on the market. So any loyalty points that I earn, I can only spend on myself, basically. And the biggest things are drones, like I need faction hammerheads, and ammo, because I need faction antimatter. As I showed you earlier, it's pretty much within reach. I just need to get more ammo and more drones, and then just bring them here and upgrade them for navy types. And after that, I will just use them on my PvP ships in the future. Next one, I need a stock of PvP ships to avoid situation where I lose a ship and then I need to wait for like 2 or 3 days to build everything and use it again. It's not efficient. This one is almost complete actually. The only thing that I need is Algo's blueprint. The Algos that I'm using now I got from career, not from career, but from air rewards, and I only have 2 Algoses at the moment. It was a blueprint copy with 2 runs. So I need a blueprint original for the Algos to build them, to build many of them. And blueprint original costs 8 million ISK, and I don't have ISK. So this is referring back to the ISK grind. you always like stumble on these minor things when you need to do something and it's kind of cheap, but you still don't have ISK to do it. This one kind of refers to the ISK making, because as I said previously, belt writing in Tech 1 Catalyst is just a pain, and it's good when you only need something like 5 million ISK, but when you need 15, 20, it just gets mildly annoying. And I need like a proper writing ship that can generate some kind of reasonable ISK flow for me to avoid wasting time when I hit these small bumps on the road. This one is gonna be pretty challenging because in the LP shop I can buy either a blueprint. This one is very simple. I can buy it already, or I can trade it for Vexor. But if I want to get the ship itself, I need this Galenta Beta Nexus chip, which I think drops only in drone anomalies, and I can't really do any serious drone anomalies because I don't have a writing ship apart from like a catalyst. And making Vexar out of a blueprint would require these components, and I assume they will be pretty challenging to build. I didn't look into it for now, but I assume it won't be easy. So this one can be a bit challenging, but I think it would be a good long-term investment. And of course, while I'm doing this, I would like to get a couple of kills. Like for me, grinding LP is kinda pointless because, as I said, I can't make money out of it. It's just an ISK sink for me. But it's a good way to get some PvP while I work on other stuff. So I hope to show more PvP, some losses, some kills. Hopefully, I can get something interesting out of them. And also, killing our players is the only reliable way for me, at least for now, to get Tech 2 modules. And I would like to upgrade to Tech 2 modules at some point, because there is only so much you can do with Tech 1 and meta. So these are my impressions and these are my goals for week 2. As usual, I will keep you updated. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next videos.